হ্যালো আজকে মাত্র লাইভটি এখন অবধি একজনই দেখতেছেন। দেখা যাক কমেন্টের স্কোর দেখে খাই দিবে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Danger averted for now. Kaká wins the duel this time. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
আমি রামরে দিয়া রাখছি আরবি, রামে খেলতেছে সিবি।
Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Lahm. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. Alonso, quality ball. Oh, look at the space here. Now Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Decent hit! There it is! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
আটটা ম্যানেজার এত পরিমাণে এরর দেয় আল্লাহ, এটার প্রমাণ পেলাম এই ম্যাচে।
Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Eto powering forward here.
ভাই আমি জীবনে আটটা নিয়ে খেলতাম না।
Xavi Alonso, and that interception was most necessary. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Platini. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's played into the area. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Platini receives it in a good position here. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great ball, real chance!
Hey.
Oh, taken with
ভালো
style.
বলছিল
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution.
And so we're off again. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Lam. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's delightful. He's got the shot away! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
550.
He's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge.
Just as I
বেগম
thought,
ভাইয়ের
Peter,
পায়ের
it
তল
looks
দিয়ে
like
বল দিয়ে
this is a
আল্লাহর
side
পেতে বল
that's
ধরে না এটা আবার
setting
কেমন
themselves
কথা
up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready
দিলাম
now to
ডাবল টাচ
recycle.
মারলো সেই
And
শট
they have got just the right players for that.
Well, height could make all the difference
দেখা
on
যাক
these set
এরিয়াল
pieces.
সুপ্রিয়তর নেস্তা
He scores! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Oh, Luna.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
Goal
And he hits the net.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Number 9,
Mbappe!
number 47.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. He gets big! The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Stoichkov. Little pass back. And here's Neymar. And it's Lam. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's there to clear it. He could be in here. Oh, sweet feet.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many included who thought that was going in.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rummenigge taking in the action.
এলভিসের অন্য কোনো ম্যানেজার দেয়া খেললে কোনো শান্তি পাইতাছে না, এত পরিমাণের এরর দেয়। ইজি ইজি বল চান্স ছাইড়া দেয়। আল্লাহরে পারা ধরতেছে। ইয়া আল্লাহ লা ইলাহা ইল্লাল্লাহ মুহাম্মাদুর রাসূলুল্লাহ। প্রত্যেকবারই আপডেট দিয়া একটা মেজর আপডেট দিয়ে গেমটার পুরো নষ্ট বানায় দেয়।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moments. He's having a go. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. This is promising. Messi running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
এত ম্যাচটা ভালো দেখেন না, আমি খেলা ডিভিশন খেললাম, আমার মানে ইন্টারসেপশনই হয় না, বল ম্যাচ আপ তো দূরের কথা। অনেকটা ক্রস দিমু।
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard promptly onto that. That is that. Platini. Good read.
Okay.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Well
stopped.
Exactly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the call. It's Eto'o!
লাখ খারাপ, বল বাড়ে লেগে গেছে, আমার লাখ ভালো, কিন্তু লাখ আর কতক্ষণ থাকলো, শেষ রক্ষা হলো না, বেলিংহাম গোল।
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
নিচে থাকবে।
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
একটা পেইন এত পরিমাণে।
Kaká takes control of it and he's on the move. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez.
কিন্তু ওই যে থুরাম সিবিতে খেলাইতেছে।
Well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
এত পরিমাণে
Rummenigge.
হিরোর আমার দিতাছে।
It's anyone's ball now.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
কালকের এক ম্যাচের পর কানে ধরছি যে আমি আর জীবনে ক্লিয়ার খেলবো না। কালকের ম্যাচে ক্লিয়ার দিয়া বল অপোনেন্টের কাছে পাড়ায় গোলটা খাইছি ম্যাচে।
Messi.
গেম আমার
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rummenigge.
লামের একটা ভালো ট্রেনিং লাগবে যা বুঝতেছি, পজিশন মতন পাইতেছি।
Good looking ball. And here's Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. He's through. Eto'o!
এই শালা পায়ে লেগে গেল ওটা বল। আল্লাহু আল্লাহ।
And we have our very first corner.
দেখা যাক Ariel 40 তো পাই।
Contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy. and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Number 4.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1.
Coming on the field.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
ইসমাইকেল এত দূরে বিট করা অসম্ভব তাও একটা ট্রাই দিলাম বিট
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
ওরে রে
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eto!
সেরা সেরা
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He rises!
আই হাই সে গাট্টুসের উপর দিয়া
Really must be
হেড
thinking
দে
what he has to
যায়
do to
ইয়া
score
কে
there.
জানি
Bellingham.
মেসি তাও এত সুন্দর
way
হেড
through.
বাহ গাট্টুসের মরে
Saw
যাওয়া
the
উচিত
danger and he went crashing in. Yeah.
মেসি
Haaland. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
অফসাইড মাত্র একজন লাইট দেখতেছে শালার কপাল
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Eto. Oh, super ball.
আরে রে
Picked up, real chance.
সে যে
Really
গোল
well
খাইলাম
taken
এটা
goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
এমন
The attendance.
এমন
Oh,
হিরোর
the
গোল
depth
আমি
of
কালকে
touch.
দেখাইতেছি
Received it
কিন্তু কেন
delightfully
বুঝলাম না
and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right
Yes.
touch in moments like that is key to what
Kalke
follows.
tournament
Oh,
match
very
was
neat
same.
and tidy.
অপোনেন্টের পায়ে বল দিয়ে গোল রাখাইছে
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Haaland, great
Yes.
hit.
আরে বাহ সে
That's good stuff. This is
এটা
better.
কি
This is a
কি
really
গেল
front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The pressing's intense and
ওরে
it's paid off.
গাট্টুসো
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's delightful. Looks for the
Good.
finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Lam knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
আরে রাইকার তুই এত উপরে কে
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
তোর জায়গায় কেরা
Oh,
থাকবে
Red, nice interception. Yeah.
নলদিনী টোটি
And it's Totti.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and
Haaland
personal. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming. Totti. Now it's Forlan, shin to shin,
Ah, he
bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, nice touch. He gets big,
এই হে
and that could
Messi
come
re.
back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
to the last 5 minutes.
देखिए last 5
Nice
minutes.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Lahm was on a run down the left wing. Lahm. Great defending, strong and determined.
Lahm versus Lahm,
I
but
thought it was going to
Lahm
happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ore ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ore amar assist.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3
Second
minutes of
goal
added
আমি
time.
assist করলাম নিজেই।
Passing is crisp and sharp.
শালা।
Here's a man adored by many.
Haaland.
Deified by some.
Haaland. Fake. Aha, এলো না রে।
And the referee brings it to
He's
a
the last
close.
match.
Well,
দেখা
what
যাক
a
কি
game.
হয়।
Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come.
স্কিন এত কাঁপে বাবা রে বাবা। আল্লাহ আল্লাহ।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Lahm. That is lovely. Lahm. Very nicely done.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
এত পরিমাণের ইরোর গেম খেলতেছি। ওরে বল, ওরে শট, ওরে গোল, সেরা। আর আমি যাই জায়গা বল লুজ করে সবার বল।
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's found support out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Vieira. Played backwards here.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Kaka.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lam.
Platini. Suarez.
He's cut it out. Xavi Alonso. And it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rummenigge.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Kaka. And here's Eto'o. Thuram calmly anticipates. Lam goes steaming forward. Lam drives forward on the overlap. Lam.
Oh, really well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Half-time getting close now. And it's Eto'o! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o. Plenty decent hit. He has done it. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and
more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
That's the second half started. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 13.
Xavi Alonso.
Platini. Number 18.
Rummenigge.
Gattuso.
And it's Eto'o.
Coming on the field.
Rummenigge! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar. Number 24. Francesco Totti. Number 20.
And that has been cleared. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Totti. Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
71,550.
He won't be happy with that one. Totti. And it's Forlan. Lam looking to hit the byline here. And Dyke gets it away. Lam to Messi. Eto'o. Beckenbauer. So what can they make of this? David Villa. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Vieira. Mbappe.
Neymar.
Now that's well seen too. Totti. Oh, great! Real chance! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Stoichkov. David Villa his way. David Villa, game over surely. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Maldini.
time.
Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And time is up.
সবাই বিদায় আজকের মতন
What a terrific response it was to adversity.